Hello everyone, my name is Spoonmuppet and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. As you've probably seen on the Minecraft server in the past, they use Piston Bolt to get around in the Nether and Overworld. Wait, what the heck? Like a cave sound? Weird. Anyway, they use Piston Bolts as a fast method of transport. They're very reliable, and they can also transport resources very far distance very, very quickly. So there's a Piston Bolt for the Bedrock Edition. I'm not sure many people know about. It's literally this simple, and it's repetitive all the way to the end, and it works very, very well. And I'm just going to put up my coordinates here. If you take a look right there, that is my current coordinates. Now watch how fast they move when I hit this button. As you can see, it is very, very quick, and I'm actually just going to turn down my sound on OBS so that you guys can hear me a little bit better. That should be better for you guys. So, as you can see, it's taking me insanely quickly past everything, right out of view from my redstone testing world over there, which is, by the way, my render distance is at 24 chunks. Now, you're probably wondering what the advantage of something like this is over something like a boat ice path, which, as we know, can take you 100 blocks in about 3 seconds. Now, this takes 100 blocks in about 6 seconds, so it's a little bit slower, but this gives you the advantage of being able to, all you have to do is press a button and then you go, and there is no more to it. And 2, you can actually transport resources and things right behind you. So if I get into this minecart and hit that button, as you can see, that minecart with a chest in it will travel right behind me as this system activates twice, because I made it activate twice. You can make it activate 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. As long as the minecart behind you is within your simulation distance, you won't have any trouble at all transporting resources incredibly long distances. If you want to increase the speed of this piston bolt by 8 times, then you can build it in the Nether, which is what I strongly recommend doing. But if you want to travel long distances in on like a train track sort of build, then this is definitely what you will want to use. It is a lot faster than a regular minecart rail. A regular minecart rail can take you 100 blocks in 11 seconds, whereas this uses a translocation bug with pistons that allows the minecart to travel insanely quickly. So as you can see, there is only a rail every other block, and this means that the minecart can be shot forward at like 6 blocks per second or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it is significantly faster than a regular minecart rail. One problem with a system like this is that it is very expensive. As you can see, this is a very long piston bolt, to be fair, but a lot of pistons have gone into it. You need to place a piston every other block that you travel, and if you are going for long distances in the overworld, this can add up a lot. You also might notice that it uses a repeater every block, or well, the equivalent of a repeater every block, as it uses 2 repeaters every other block, like so, and that will definitely add up. So if you want to travel 1,000 blocks by piston bolt, you're going to need 1,000 repeaters, which yes is very expensive, but in my opinion it is worth it in the long run, especially if you have a TNT tunnel bore like one of my designs built up. So as long as you have a good source of redstone, you should be completely fine. Rails aren't too much of an issue if you have an iron farm or something like that. You only need 1 every other block, and yeah, they are very, very cheap to craft, so there is nothing to worry about there. Anyway, that's enough about how it works. Let's get on with the tutorial. So, first things first, what you want to do is just build up a little 5 wide platform like so. I'm just going to make it 5 by 4 to start with. This will need to get bigger, as you can see, depending on how long you want your piston bolt to be. Next, I'm going to place a block there, break that block, break these 2, and then break these 3 underneath like so. Then place a dropper facing down there, break that block, place a button on top of that dropper, and then an observer facing down from it, like so. Then what you want to do is place a regular block there. I'm using smooth stone, you don't need to, as long as it is a solid block you'll be fine. Then place a redstone torch there and a redstone torch there, then a block there and a block there, and then a redstone torch there and a redstone torch right there, like so. Next, what you want to do is place a block on top of that redstone torch and a block on top of that redstone torch, and then you want to decide how long you want your piston bolt to be, and then just clear out the area in this direction of how long you want it to be. So I'll be back once I've done that. So I've made this piston bolt 100 or so blocks long. You can choose to make it longer or shorter as you wish. Next, what you want to do is place repeater, block, all the way to the end of your piston bolt, like so. I'll be back once I've done that. All of your repeaters are going to be on 1 tick delay. That means that your piston bolt will operate very, very quickly. If for some reason you want your piston bolt to be slower, then you can change the speed of it by adjusting the tick delay on the repeaters. However, if you adjust one, you have to make sure that all of them are the same, or otherwise your piston bolt will break. Now just copy that onto the other side. So next, what you want to do is grab your pistons. You want to place a piston right there, piston right there, piston right there, and a piston right there. So, as you can see, it should make a zigzag sort of pattern like so, and you just want to do that all the way to the end of your piston bolt. So I'll be back once I've done that. So once you've done that, it should look like this. Next, what you want to do is the most grindy part, in my opinion. It is placing rails 1, 2, 3, starting at the front and then bending them into the piston like so. So start at the front, then place another one, then bend it off to the side, so it goes from the top down into the piston like so. So you want to make sure it starts at that end and then goes down into the piston, just like so, and you want to do this all the way to the end. This is the hardest part, in my opinion, but once your piston bolt has your rails in place, it is completely finished. So I'll be back once I've done this final part. So now you have all of your rails in place, all you need to do is place down a minecart, get in it, and then press the button like so. And as you can see, your piston bolt should work very well. Now if it does stop working just like that, then that probably means that one of your repeaters is at an incorrect delay, which is this one right here. So all you've got to do is correct that and then try it again, and just keep doing that all the way to the end until it is completely fixed, and then it should work very, very well, as you can see, like so. So yeah, if there are any issues with this piston bolt, then do join my Discord server or leave a comment down below saying so, and I will give you a hand. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please do hit the like button down below, and if you really loved it and haven't already, then do consider subscribing. It really helps me out a lot more than you might think. We are so close to monetization now. I'm sorry that you may have to watch adverts in the future, but you know, I'm fed up of doing this for free. So yeah, if you can just leave my videos rolling for a bit. We are like 30 hours away from monetization now on my watch hours, so yeah, leave the videos rolling for a bit. I've got a few playlists that you can watch. Definitely check out some of the builds that I've done in the past. They are still mostly working to this day. If they're not working, then I will leave it in the title, and if I haven't yet, then let me know and I will do so. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now, bye!